everybody? I'm on this side, actually. It's time for some spring fever. As always, me, XFL Jim, from the road, from my travels, joined by the incomparable man himself, Erik, a.k.a. Uncle Rico, a.k.a. Etoff21 Sports. My man, how you doing?
Doing well, dude. My Duncan Robinson bet just hit. Just fucking grinding, man. Just fucking.
You know what else hit, Erik? Was our parlay last week,
dude.
Just gotta pull that up.
Juicy plus 529er, dude.
I think I actually have this one right here. No, that's
jeez, dude. Jeez.
That's different. Let's get rid of that. That's from a different show. Anyway, it was juicy. It was awesome. We're feeling really good. Shout out NASCAR in the chat. Shout out everyone who enjoyed Chaos Week in the UFL. And it was. It lived up to the hype. Chaos Week was awesome. And you didn't think it would be. Started off with the first game because the Defenders throttled the Stallions 45-28. It was a game until it wasn't.
Defenders rolled in their fourth quarter win. Dominant time of possession. Almost 32 minutes. Total yards, 396 to 373, 0 turnovers. Tamu's just been surgical. 15 to 22, 275, 4 tutties. Valadea, 8 carries for 50 yards, 2 rushing scores. Ty Stewart, 3 for 84, 2. Eric Azamuka, 2 for 77. Birmingham, 1-4. Got a spark from DTR, 314, 2 TDs. Ross, 9 for 107. Kane, 557 and 1 as top targets. 3 turnovers, sluggish start doing them. The Defenders pulled it away in the second half. I'm not going to lie, dude. I got home. It was close. I went out for a walk with the dog. I came back, and I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, spoiler alert. The Stallions' defense is trash. They're awful, dude.
So here's a conspiracy.
Lay it on me.
Pin Dick Mike sandbagging him on purpose.
I saw that. Poster. It's like he installs AJ McCarron so that no matter what happens, it's a win-win for old Mike Rapoli. So it's like if Birmingham does well, guess what? Oh, that's awesome for the league. And if AJ tanks it, no one shows up, and he wanted to move the team anyway. I don't think they moved from Birmingham. I think they just moved probably to a different venue, if anything.
I think they moved from Birmingham, dude. That's my
opinion. You think so? I don't think they do.
Yeah.
I know some people are saying like Houston. Like some people want to move Houston. Others want to move Dallas. I don't think we see too many teams move.
Really?
I don't think so. I think relocation would be a bad idea.
Okay.
That's just me.
I agree 100%. I think relocation would be a fucking god-awful idea. But, I mean, to me, this guy has something up his sleeve. And I don't know if you saw the email that I forwarded to you, and I hate to change subjects like this.
I saw. I didn't get to really look it over. What was it?
Build a dynasty that takes more than talent. It takes preparation, discipline, the right team behind you. The belief is at the heart of the United Football League and Dynasty Financial Partners, the official wealth management partner of the UFL. As a financial Laterian month comes to close, the partnership is all about empowering fans with the same principles the UFL teams live by every week. Smart planning, trusted coaching, a clean strategy. Whether you're building momentum in your career, your business, or your family's financial life, having the right advisor can make a difference. Dynasty Connect offers a no-cost, no obligation initial consultation for a personalized approach to understanding your financial goals and help you match with an independent financial advisor to build a strategic game plan. The future isn't something that can wait for. It's something you can create.
Okay.
I guarantee there is a thing lined up where he is going to get a cut because this came from the UFL. This came from the United States.
Does he own it?
I don't know if he owns it, but I guarantee I've never heard of these people before. I guarantee there's some.
It sounds like a similar to like Northwest Mutual or whatever.
Yeah, I mean that's basically it. I just think that he's getting like referral links, which is fine, whatever. But I guarantee this is it. I told you there's some shady shit going on, Jimmy.
I mean, referral links isn't the shady shit that I feel like you were trying to go for.
But I mean, like, here, hey, come to, or like if he has a stake in this financial thing, he's trying to get money to invest. I don't know, man. I just don't trust the dude.
That's valid. The Birmingham thing does leave me a little bit skeptical. That'd be about one of the only markets I'm really – Birmingham and Houston would be the only markets I'm even potentially worried about. But I don't think anyone gets moved. Second game.
8,120 in attendance.
Well, I mean, we expected it after the performance the last week.
Yep.
And even that's not like – it's whatever. I just don't know. You're not getting the people – like, I don't know. Birmingham's a weird situation where they got drawn in with the USFL with ultra cheap tickets.
Yeah.
And then once they merged, the ticket prices went up. And I don't know, unless you like get back to 2022 USFL prices where it was like the most expensive ticket was $15.
I think they just got to get asses in the seats, dude.
Yeah. They got him last week. Just have Gucci come back.
Get Skip back, baby. Get Skip.
That'd be a good way to do it. Get Skip back. A lot of players want that too. Game number 2, baby. Game number 2, you had the Battlehawks versus the Storm. Anthony Beck falling to his old team. Battlehawks win this one 25-17. Ricky Prohl, I think, in my opinion, is the best of like the newcomer coaches.
Well, it's definitely not AJ, dude. 9,735 in attendance. Battlehawks snapped a 2-game skid, handled the previously unbeaten Storm. Their first loss, St. Louis controlled the game, 295 total yards. Orlando only had 211 total yards.
Again, you should have seen like the halftime thing where it was like 100-some yards to 20.
Yeah, big time with the possession, nearly 32 minutes. Frost 20 for 31, only $185, 2 tutties, spreading the ball well to 9 different wide receivers. Plummer was limited, 24 for 44, only 143 yards, a tutty. Badger 4 for 37 and a tutty was a bright spot. Payne 2 sacks. Battlehawks jumped out to an early 7-0 lead, never trailed, holding the Storm scoreless in the first half. Defensive masterclass by St. Louis against their former coach.
Oh yeah, big time. Love to see that from the Battlehawks. I love that the parodies starting to like really shape up going in to the latter half of the season. Game number 3, part of the Saturday doubleheader. Aviators 13, Gamblers 17. Houston, baby.
Gamblers, baby, plus 3.5 and plus 4. Either having 3 or 4.5 plus 175 gets there. 5,166 in attendance, low scoring defensive battle. Gamblers edge the Columbus in a turnover-free win. Noah Henderson, 146, had a key rushing tutty for the Gamblers. White, 61 yards and a tutty. Houston won the time of possession battle over 32 minutes. Columbus got 160 passing yards from McLaren and a tutty from Taue. But 2 turnovers were fatal. Both teams hovered around 4.2 to 4.8 yards per play in a grinded out game that just came down to red zone execution and, Gamblers executed. So, Houston's defense. Houston, Kevin Sumlin's a sly son of a bitch. Can I say that?
I was going to say, Eric, if Houston gets consistent quarterback play, they're dangerous.
He's a sly son of a bitch, dude. Like he's a sly son of a bitch, man.
Also, I will say this: I've seen a lot of people upset. They're consistently every week the latest to put out their injury reports.
Yeah, but I mean, it's fucking some, dude. It's some dog, man.
I think if Houston has like consistent QB play, watch out. But watch out for a lot of these teams because the last game of the week, I should say, Kings topple the Renegades, baby.
Oof
is right. Maybe don't trade away Luis Perez.
looking at this, 7,123 people in attendance. The Kings exploded, biggest offensive output of the season in a thrashing of the Renegades. Chandler Roberts was effective in his first ever start, 13 for 18, 150 yards, 0 turnovers, 22 yards rushing. With the story was the ground game, 147 yards on the ground, dude, 4 TDs, led by Wheeler's 13 and for 62 and 4 touchdowns. Louisville's defense was optimistic, forcing 4 turnovers, 2 INTs from Mayfield, 5 sacks, turning those into 27 points. Austin Reed, nightmare. 4 INTs before pulled late. Greg Ward, 6 of 7. Ellis Mayweather, 88 total yards. Hodges, 2 for 81. Kept it respectable, but turnovers killed the momentum. The Kings led wire to wire. Looking at the games for a whole average 7,536 people per game. Overall, 30,144 fans in attendance. Season low.
Yeah, I mean, you have a home game of Dallas, a home game of Houston, and then the not great look for Birmingham. That's what's going to happen. But Houston and Dallas are going to bring it down every time.
Jim, I'm just reporting the facts, buddy.
I mean, that's what it is.
I'm just reporting the facts, Jim.
Yeah, what do you feel about those facts, Eric?
I feel like you got to get asses in the seats, dude. Maybe we lower Pin Dick Mike lowers the price tag.
Maybe, because I feel like they should, because the whole point of getting people in seats is to make it look better on TV. The big thing is the TV market.
Oh yeah, and like you just gotta make it better, dude. You just gotta make it look better.
I mean, shout out. I feel like the newer markets are, I would say, good-ish. Like Orlando, Louisville, Columbus, I would say positive. The big detriments are like Houston and Dallas really not looking good.
But again, you got to do something. There's always a way to get people there. You
got to do something. You definitely have to do something.
What's the definition of insanity?
Just doing the same thing, hoping for a different result, baby.
And that's what they're doing.
Eric, before we get into Week 6's action, actually, let's do a quick little recap of Week 5. See how we've stacked up. I think I have it right here. Our Week 5 numbers. I went 3-3. Eric went 3-1. Not bad.
I mean, overall plus 2.27 units. Our parlay for the season plus 2.57 units. DFS lineup. We ended up with the DFS lineup. We didn't play it.
There was too much up in the air last week.
So many injuries, and Jim's a world beater. He's traveling around. He's going to fucking concerts. He's hanging out with Zach Brown and everything.
I was not.
He just big time to me. I was like, dude, we need to get together and go over this lineup. He's like, dude, I can't. He big time to me.
Eric, before we get into Week 6, and before we talk about a little CFL and just announced our new playoff structure, I do have to mention that this show, Spring Fever, is brought to you by Royal Retros, everybody. The best place online to get your UFL merch, your CFL merch. I think they have some Baltimore Colts merch from like the CFL days, maybe some St. Louis merch as well. ABA, anything you want, go to Royal Retros. Get that hoodie, get that hat, get that T-shirt. Use promo code Spring Fever, all one word, all caps, for 10% off at checkout. Eric, the CFL in 2027, not this year, but next year, will be expanding to an 8-team playoff structure.
Are we going to do our bets, or are we going to talk CFL? I'm confused.
We're going to do CFL first, and then we'll get to our bets.
Okay. All right.
So the CFL is expanding to an 8-team playoff structure. Let me explain to the people how it will go. So they call them different rounds. So round 1, the first and second team in each division, the East and the West, the first and second place team in each division plays each other. The winner gets a automatic bye to the semifinals. The loser gets slotted into round 2. Also part of round 1 are 2 quote-unquote play-in games, is what the CFL designated them as. So the play-in games are the rest of the teams besides the top 2 in each division. They get slotted into teams 5 through 8 with Team 9 getting left out of the playoffs entirely. But 5 plays 8, 6 plays 7. The winners of those games go on to play the losers of the divisional round 1 game. And then the winner of that goes to the semifinals.
Stop. Okay, so teams 1 and 2 play.
Of each division.
The winners to the semifinals.
Winners automatically in the semis.
The loser drops back, okay?
Yep.
Now, who does that loser play?
So the loser plays the winner. It's hard to say. So you have the teams 5 through 8.
So, so there's 5, 6, 7, 8, right?
Yeah, so those 4 will play, so 5 will play 8, 6 will play 7.
Yep.
The winner of those 2 games goes on to play the loser of that first matchup.
So there's a 4-team. Wow. So are they going to shrink the regular season?
We don't know.
Because that's a lot of shit, dude.
It doesn't. Realistically, it only adds 1 extra game to the postseason.
Yeah, but still, that season is long, and that just
is,
bro.
It's 18. They play 18 games. It's a 20-week season. So far, I haven't heard anything about them shrinking it down. To me, this would be an awesome playoff structure if you had 16 teams. But right now, all but 1 team makes the playoff. So when my whole thing is, if you're ranked, if you're not in the top 2, or if you're not in the top 1, what are you even playing for at the end of the regular season?
Yeah. It makes the regular season pointless.
Because even if you're not 1 or 2, how much do you want to try in that first play-in game? Yeah, it's nice to have an automatic bye to the semifinals, but you're probably going to have to play that team twice.
Yeah, is this a money grab?
I don't know what it is. It's a 9-team league, and 8 teams make the postseason now. How would you like to be that team that gets left out the first year?
Well, at least you get the number 1 pick.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Ottawa, first pick. Who they taking?
No, Ottawa's not. It's going to be it actually might be Ottawa. I don't know who it would be. I can see Edmonton getting left out too. It's dumb. That's just the main thing I wanted to say about it. They announced it yesterday. It's dumb.
It's poopy. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm watching my Pistons. I'm a huge Piston fan. If you were to Google limp to the finish, this is what the Pistons are doing right now.
Are they going to win this one though?
Dude, with how bad they are offensively, anything's possible.
I think if they get past here, I think they can go on a run though.
Nah, I don't know, man.
Eric, week 6 is here. Starting tomorrow, Thursday, we have the Battlehawks taking on the Kings. The Battlehawks.
There's a game tomorrow.
There's a game on Thursday, baby.
Jesus, Jim. Jim, see, when you don't this is what irritates me. When you don't watch the games, I don't watch the games, dude. You know what I mean? I feel I need to be there for you. So I'm engaged. I'm watching the games. Last week, I'll be honest, last week, I had no idea. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, I
still watched all the games. Your boy found a way. I just wasn't at home. Just I'm on my phone now. I can't really stream while I'm watching. And I'll be working. I'll be working tomorrow probably when the game's going on. And same thing Friday and Saturday. I'll be working during all the games.
Just Jim. I'm a working man.
But I'm going to be watching the game still. So Thursday evening, the St. Louis Battlehawks head up to Louisville, where the Battlehawks are 3.5-point road favorites. Total is set at 45.5 plus 164 on the money line. Do you take the Kings just out of principle for it being the Kentucky Derby weekend, and they're going to want the Kings to win?
So you think they're gonna sandbag on purpose?
They're gonna try and get the Kings to get that W, get the city excited, kind of intermix it with the Derby going on. I'm going with that angle. Give me the Kings money line.
What's the money line?
Plus 164. That's all I'm going to do is take Kings money line.
I'm not doing
This
anything.
is a situation where you would want to fade both these teams after last week, though.
I'll be honest. This week for me, and I sent you that in the message. This week for me sucks. Like there is nothing jumping out.
This is a game. Well, like it's a lot of matchups where you really want to fade. Like this one, you'd want to fade both teams normally.
Yeah, you want to fade the Kigs off their big win, and who are they playing? I'm sorry,
Battlehawks.
Yeah, you want to fade the Battlehawks after their big win. Both these.
Yeah,
teams
you want to fade both these guys. But I'm going to take the Kings money line. That's it.
Okay.
I'm trying to big brain it here. Friday, Houston Gamblers, Columbus Aviators, back-to-back, baby, this time in Columbus. The Aviators are 5.5-point favorites in Columbus. Total is 45.5 plus 215 on the money line for the Gamblers.
If this was -3, I am hammering Columbus. But at fucking 5, are you fucking shitting me?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the under 45.5. Both teams want to run the ball. Defenses are decent. I'm going to take the under 45.5. Columbus, Houston.
Jimmy, brave man, dude.
Saturday doubleheader starting us off. We have the Renegades taking on the Defenders. Dallas versus DC, usually a very fun matchup. Defenders are 3-point favorites at home. Total is 48.5 plus 145 on the money line for the Renegades. I just bet the over in this one. I think we're going to get points. I think Austin Reed bounces back. We know DC loves to put up points. And I think DC might be 100% on the season for overs, by the way.
Jesus. I only did the Renegades plus 3.5. I say it every week. Gambling is all about what? Buying low, selling high. That's exactly what we're doing here. Just 3 weeks ago, we were talking about Dallas potentially being the top team in the league. Now they're coming off an embarrassing loss to the Kings. On top of that, we don't know, is Reed playing? Who is Reed for sure starting 100%?
Oh, 100%. He's not hurt.
You flip it to Defenders. They're coming off a win over the Stallions. We can't ignore the context. That game was close until the fourth quarter when it kind of got away from them. The thing that really stands out to me is this point spread only being 3.5. You know what I mean? That's kind of a telling sign where the books have this game going. So look, I'm going to do it. I'm going to pull the trigger on the Renegades here, plus 3.5.
I don't hate it. Everyone's talking like now the Defenders are like, oh, the Defenders are going to walk into the championship game yet again. They're looking so good.
So good.
People view this league as a week-to-week basis, but you got to take a look at the overarching thing. Like what happened weeks 1 through 3 aren't an anomaly for Dallas.
Jim, at least big words, dude.
Sometimes when I'm in a fancy hotel room, Eric, I like to speak eloquently.
Are you in an NBC Suites?
No, I'm in it's called Homewood Suites, but I do have a full kitchenette, which is nice.
Dude, I've fucked around in Homewood Suites. They still give you the cookies?
Oh yeah. Big time. And they do we had enchiladas in the lobby today, free beer.
Ooh.
Good times. And last game of week 6, Stallions, Storm. Another rematch. The Orlando Storm are 6-point favorites at home. Total set at 44.5 plus 220 on the money line. Obviously you want to take the Stallions, but I can't.
No, dude, with how bad they've looked.
And I get that it's DTR, and now it's DTR versus his old team. Maybe take some DTR props. Because I did like how he looked. I mean, he looked like a guy having his first start in a new offense. Yeah. But given that context, I'd say he did pretty good.
I mean, I thought he did well. I'm going to say this, though. I think the way we have to look at this is we need to look to play him in DFS. I mean, in my eyes, there's 2 ways we can go in DFS this week with the quarterback position.
But you had nothing in Storm Stallions. I'm just going to bet I got to bet something. I got to have something in this. Fuck it. Stallions plus 6.
You know what? Yeah. Fuck it. Stallions plus 6.
And over 44.5.
I like it. Let's go ahead. I'm pulling it up, Jimmy.
Get it, baby.
GS lineup. So my eyes are this in terms of the DFS lineup. We either go Austin Reed bounce back or we go DTR against his former team.
Oof. I like the DTR angle. I trust that Austin Reed. I think DC Dallas will be the highest scoring game of the week, though.
Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's take Reed. In terms of who is a wide receiver that you'd like to pair him with?
God damn it. I mean, so far, the last two games, the teams, so the Aviators, both the Aviators games, Columbus did a good job of defending Tyler Vaughn's. Last week, it was more so I thought about, that they got in Reed's head, and the Kings just kind of made Reed make so many mistakes. I still think Tyler Vaughn's is there, he's by and away the number one target.
Yeah.
So it's hard not to want to pair him with him. I know he's expensive, but still.
Okay, so let's go ahead. You want to go Tyler Vaughn's?
We'll go Tyler Vaughn's because I know if Reed's going to have a great day, it's going to be big on Tyler Vaughn's.
Now, to me, the one thing when Columbus has done well, they've run the ball. I expect Columbus to run here. With that being said, I'd kind of like to go to a Columbus running back. What running back for Columbus would you like?
Okay. I know they kind of they shuffle it around a little bit. Who are their two guys? Can you pull up just the Columbus guys, Eric?
So we got White, Lovett, or Tawa.
It's really just a gamble of who's going to be going off that week.
Look at White. His carries have steadily decreased.
He's been kind of hurt. I mean, Toa Tua's kind of been getting an uptick, I believe. Lovett's just been pretty consistent. Toa Tawa has been getting more and more play throughout the weeks. Lovett's a safe option, too. I like both those ones. You can go either way. I kind of like Toa just because he's a cheaper option, and I think he does have the explosive potential.
So, I take that back. He had 13 and 10 carries. So, he's still getting the rock.
Yeah.
He's only been double-digit targets twice. I say we go White, dude.
Let's do it. Yeah, like I said, you can't really go wrong with either of them.
Which game do you feel is going to be the lowest scoring?
Lowest scoring, in my opinion, is probably going to be Gamblers Aviators. Just because of the clock situation.
Let's go Aviators defense then.
Love it.
Houston struggled on the road.
Hendershot's good for maybe a little bit of a comeback down to earth.
Now, in terms of the wide receiver position, we need to look at. Who is there? Anyone that's sticking out? We can't use Butler. If we use Butler,
no, you can't use Butler. You can't have Kit. You can't have Vaughn and Butler.
What about who did DTR kind of have a relationship with? Let's see. Mickens
and Kane, I get, are going to be your two top guys in Birmingham.
Had 11 targets. Kane had 10 targets. Okay.
Those are by and away your top two guys in Birmingham.
And Ross had 4. All right, so that's just kind of a guessing game. What about, you said you think DC is going to be a higher scoring game?
Yeah.
Who on the other side of the ball would you like to put in there?
Tom, who does love to air it out. Let me get my face really in here, baby. Let me get up and close for you. Eric, I like Kiki Kuti. I know he's not a lot of points, but I think he can have a breakout game.
Okay. let me go ahead and look at. So we got 2 more flex players, Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
We got about $6,500 per. Any feel you think we kind of have to expect Orlando?
Yeah, give me someone on the Storm.
Because Orlando really struggled. That was who was the team that was just awful offensively last week? I'm spacing on them.
Orlando and Dallas and Columbus were all Orlando especially. Though Orlando was awful offensively last week.
All right, so let's look at Orlando offensively. Who could bounce back for Orlando?
Corbin for sure in the running game. Roland 100%.
Yeah. You want to go Corbin?
You want to get another running back in there?
Or we can go. It is PPR, so I mean the wide receivers do have a little bit more upside. Is there a wide receiver?
I like getting Roland in there.
All right, so let's go Roland here. That's going to leave us.
Look at that Birmingham defense.
That's going to leave us with 5,000. If we just kind of look for points per game,
it's probably some value here.
We got shit. All right, here we go.
Let's see who we got.
Points per game. We got Camper from Orlando at 37. Dotson from Orlando, 43. Antonio from DC, 32.
I don't mind getting another DC piece in there either.
Moore, 47. Davidson, 43. Stoops, 35.
Stoops always play for the potential touchdown factor. That's the only thing he brings to the table.
So you said you wanted to get another Moore, Sanders.
Let's go Moore. Let's go Bradley Moore.
So we're gonna go Reed, White, Vaughns, Kiti Tute, Roland, Moore, and the Aviators defense, my friend.
The only thing I'd want to put in that would be different if we ever did. I like this lineup a lot. The only thing I would do differently maybe is see if we can squeeze in a Stallions player somewhere.
So if I'll bring this back up. I'm gonna take out Moore. Okay. Bring up the Stallions. Boom. We could go Thomas, Davis, or Barber.
Throw Thomas in there. Tight end, the safety option for DTR.
Okay. Okay. I like it.
I get the touchdown play from him too.
I like it. So there you have it. Reed, White, Vaughns, Kute, Roland, Thomas, and the Aviators. Friend of the show, Chase, just sent him a text message. He's taking the the Louisville Kings 33-1.
Hey, Eric, I took him at like 50-1 a few weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah. Trust me, I'm on. I believe. The value was there, in my opinion. Any other takes or things you want to fire off before we get done with this show and jump into week 6?
No, profitable week. I really think the key thing is guys, don't force your bets. I'm a strong betting discipline dude, Jim, as you know.
Yep.
So just don't force your bets and just kind of go with it. Jim and I kind of lay out our game plan from where our heads are. Our DMs are always open if you have questions. I was getting bombarded with the DFS stuff, so Jim was over here gallivanting with I don't even know.
Oh, Eric, I get plenty of DMs about the UFL. Don't you worry.
No. I'm just saying, you were gallivanting at some music tour, so you couldn't hop on for a recap, so.
Everyone sit back, enjoy. We're in the latter half of the season. It'll be over before you know it. Just watch as much football as you can. This UFL season's been fun. It's been very high level. We didn't even talk at Diego Pavia at all, and the fact that people are trying to get him to join the UFL this season, which would be stupid but funny.
He sucks, dude. He is so fucking bad.
He's a fun college quarterback, Eric.
He was like fucking 4 years older than everybody else.
Oh, yeah, but it doesn't mean it wasn't fun. He would be awful in the UFL, I think.
It's like you going to play high school ball right now.
He would be awful in the UFL, in my opinion. Follow that man at eTop21 Sports. Follow me at XFL Jim. Maybe no video this week for the preview, but video definitely next week.
And no live stream.
Talking about the league in its health. What?
No live stream this weekend.
No live streams this week. Live streams, yes, next week.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time for another episode of Spring Fever. Kisses. Bye, 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 bye.